Greetings, everyone. Long time no speak. See my face? But I got a good one for y'all today. First off, how's everybody doing? Greetings to the newcomers who haven't been here before. And greetings to my longtime listeners and subscribers. I want to talk about something that really interesting. You know, I went to a public school. All the school was so-called black schools back then. And the name of our school was Douglas Elementary, named after the famous man called Frederick Douglass. However, many years later, I found out that he wasn't such a bright cat after all. You know, history has been so oh, manipulated, I guess is a good word, that you don't know what's true unless you go back and do the research. Let me tell you what this man did. First off, we don't know for sure he was black. A lot of times they switch people like that to give somebody a hero. You know, like they switched Jesus from black to white to give them a hero. So we needed a hero, so he was switched. Let's look at his contemporaries, what they did. And that's how when you find out what people contemporaries did in relation to them, then you can see what they was about. Garrison wrote a paper called The Liberator. He wasn't talking about freeing black slaves. No. He was writing to his people. See, they lied and said he was a white, what they call it, anti-slavery. No, he was telling his people the moral consequences of supporting slavery. In other words, he said, you lose your morality here, people. We can't let this thing go on. Or you're gonna be in bad shape down the line. He was talking to his people. This cat, Douglas, came and changed the whole narrative. I think he was created to change the narrative. Say, no, this ain't about white people being morally responsible. It's about human rights for everybody and dignity. So he took the focus away from the so-called slave. He took the focus away from white people responsibility. That's why after him, he was the only one I found who made it his duty, I'm talking about Garrison, who made his duty as a white person to fight for the liberation of black people. So after they changed the narrative, nobody else came forth. They just accepted the benefits, the privileges they received. And even when I go about my daily business, I get in scenarios just to see if anybody got courage to come up and stand against their own people. They don't. They have no courage to stand for what's right. And so-called black people, I'm talking to you. If you're just fighting for your own freedom, you already lost. I'm going to tell you why. Nothing's going to change unless you get a support group among them. White people should be fighting for your rights and dignity because theirs are in jeopardy if yours are in jeopardy. If they never fight for you, you can forget it. So just get yourself in the status of a millionaire, get your money, pass on your inheritance to your children so they won't have to go through this mess. Don't leave America. That's the money man right there. That's where you make the money at. Everybody's coming here. But put yourself in a separate category where you won't be affected by this human trafficking of these black people. I think I said enough. Let's see if they're going to put this out there. I laugh when I look at my videos. I say, oh man, one view, I know that's not getting no circulation at all. They don't take your video off nowadays. They just don't circulate it. But I'll tell you like Garrison did. You got to pay the moral price for not supporting what's right. You. And you're suffering right now. Look at you. Guilt all over you. It's even in your voice when you speak, the guilt. Anyway, that's another video. So that's the jewel I have for y'all. And I don't see no reason why this can't be published. It's truth for one thing. It's not lying on anybody. It can be proven. You do your deep dive, you find out everything I'm saying is true. So if you're offended, go do your own research and prove me a liar. You can't do it. All right, thank y'all for stopping by. We'll talk to you next time.